So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, down low it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Spencer in at the point. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Now here's Randall. Fires the three. Rebounded by Green. Now Butler. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Butler can't get it to go.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And here's Edwards outside. First shot won't go. And the Warriors with possession. Right side, Green. Pass to Hield. Launches it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Up top, Randall. Butler covering. Randall against Butler. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Pass to Spencer. Back to Butler. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Edwards gets the bucket.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Pass to Spencer, and here is Green. And here's Butler, checked by Randall. Here's Hield. Here's Spencer. And the Warriors with another three.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. Fires the three. He can't get it to go.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
Now here's Randall over Butler. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Out to the wing. Outside Hield. Outside Butler from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Butler. Checked by Randall. To the middle. Here's Hield. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. 13 feet out. It's good. Off the glass. Edwards has got 5 points.
Well, in that mid-range area, Edwards is money. The defense must guard him better than this.
From downtown, offensive rebound.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Randall outside. DiVincenzo finds Gobert. Outside Edwards. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Outside Butler. Pass to Spencer. Now here's Hield. Three-pointer. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Randall, the pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. Gets an open look and hits it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And here's Spencer. Outside Hield. Here's Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, Green really smart to understand. He sets the screen and he knows he'll get rewarded for it.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Spencer. Outside Hield. 4-3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have got 6 of 14 in so far. McDaniels from long range. And the three-pointer goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. On the wing, Green. Outside Hield. The 3 hits the three-pointer. Hield's got 9.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Edwards for 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. In for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Warriors.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Here's Spencer in his last outing with 12 points. Right side, Hield. Pass to Green. And Gobert with a block.
He's led the league before in blocks, and Gobert, one of the best.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Reed finds Conley. And here's Edwards outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Here's McDaniels. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Edwards. Takes the three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Spencer. He's guarded by Conley. Gobert against Green. Here's Spencer. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. And it's Green missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has got 17 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Spencer. Clark is checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Edwards. Now here's Conley. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Phoenix.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Back to Pajemski. Pass to Heel. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. He's got 12.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Here's Dillingham. Outside Conley. This one for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Heel. 1:10 left in the first quarter. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Left side Conley. To the wing, right side. Pass to Dillingham. Reed, a screen on Heel. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Melton in for Heel. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Randall is checked in. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Left side Conley. 5 to shoot. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. The Warriors trailing. Here's Pajemski. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Conley. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Randall. Excellent D there from Kuminga. From deep, Melton. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Warriors. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
So for Minnesota right now, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Clark in at the 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Hey, Brian. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
And with all the defensive attention Randall gets, that kick-out pass is a vital part of his game.
Pass to Kuminga. Shoots from 12. Reed with the rebound.
Wait, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
And here's Clark for three. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. From deep, Melton. And the Warriors miss again. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Clark, no good. The Warriors have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Well, they call him stay ready, Tim. Moses Moody has done just that and produced when his number was called.
Yeah, B.A., there's not a lot of flash to his game. It's mostly hustle and floor spacing. And with those long arms, he is a difference maker defensively.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Minnesota. Melton with the ball, and Clark picks him up defensively. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota leading by 5. Clark, the pass to Randall. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Timberwolves.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And he drops the first. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Juzang comes in for Clark. Shannon comes in for Dillingham. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Now here's Randall. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Reed, a screen on Butler. To the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Randall. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Butler's got 6.
Well, he's a great mid-range scorer, and that's why Butler's teammates and coaches encourage him to look for that shot.
Reed finds Conley. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Reed. Pass to Shannon. Here's Juzang. The 3 is up. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Now Butler. Check by Randall. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
Now Reed. Outside Conley. Here's Juzang. Outside for Randall. Fires for 3. Juzang, that's good. Juzang's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Warriors trail by 5. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Timberwolves have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Randall, pass to Conley. And here's Reed. Pass to Juzang. Now here's Conley for 3. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Butler on the wing. Check by Randall. Horford, left side. Down low. Here's Butler. Shoots over Randall. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Shannon's shot is off.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Outside Moody. Outside Butler. Beyond the arc. Out to the right wing. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Randall. Here's Juzang. Here's the 3. Spencer grabs the miss.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Butler on the wing. Give him 8 points now. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. Over Moody. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Warriors trail by 5. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. And here's Butler. To win the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
A shooter shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Moody. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for Juzang. Edwards, he's checked in for Shannon. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Reed with it. Outside, DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Good as the jump shot falls. McDaniels got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Green. Hield from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. McDaniels passes to Gobert. The contact not enough to bother Gobert at the rim.
Nice play by Gobert, taking it up strong and daring people to stop him.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Now here's McDaniels. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Edwards can't hit.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And the basket by Hield.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. 3-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Butler, defended by Gobert. Fades. Butler can't get it to go.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Outside Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Gobert. Outside Reed. Shot clock at 5. Drains the triple. Reed's got 7 points for the quarter.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Hield from outside. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Woo! This guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 5. And here's Edwards outside. Spencer grabs the miss.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Here's Butler. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's McDaniels. Count that one. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Hield on the wing. Takes a 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Misses the 3. The Warriors shooting only 42%. Here's Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has help, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one 3-level scorer.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
He's off on the second. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
Now here's Edwards. 17 points in the game. Reed for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Spencer. Inside. Outside for Butler. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Butler's got 8 here in this quarter.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Here's Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. Pulls it from 20. And there it is for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. Here's Butler. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Minnesota. They're up by 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
I think for the Timberwolves, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, Buddy Hield displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Spencer in at point guard. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Now here's Green. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Green covering. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, "I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life." Brian, back over to you.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. McDaniels finds Gobert. Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Spencer. And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors miss again.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. Getting a good look. Edwards.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Outside heel. Pass to Butler from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 9. Now DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Edwards for 3. Drops in the 3. Edwards got 22.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
With this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The Warriors, 4th.
Well, you think back to what they did a year ago, sharing the ball and keeping everybody involved. That was one of their trademarks.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Butler on the wing. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Outside, Green. Pass to Heel. There's the triple. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Gobert. Out to DiVincenzo. There's the 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Heel against Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Green. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, and you can see the competitive fire right there by Draymond Green. He wanted to come right back at him with a 3 of his own.
Now here's McDaniels. He has 7. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 16. Pass to Butler. Over Randall. Butler can't get it to go.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Now Gobert. For 3, Randall. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Spencer. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Heel. Jacks up a 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 5 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Gobert finds McDaniels. The three is up. 6 to shoot. Horford pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Unable to get that one. McDaniels with some nice D. Pass to Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. Can he keep it going? Horford pulls it in. Warriors trail by 19. Here's Spencer. Horford outside. Now Butler lets it go from deep. And the Warriors miss again.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
For three, Randall. They get the rebound. Out to DiVincenzo. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Golden State, the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Here's Spencer. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Butler. Hield from outside. Pure from three-point range. Hield's got 23.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
McDaniels, a screen on Butler. Butler against Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist.
3 points.
Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. He's checked in for Butler. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Conley's checked in for DiVincenzo. Here's Spencer. Give him 8. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 20-6 run. And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Draymond Green. Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. Losing someone in the middle of a season is never easy. They'll definitely have to rethink some things moving forward. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 7, 5 on the clock. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Right wing. Kuminga, the pass to Hield. Pass to Spencer from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Outside Edwards. Over Hield. Edwards, no good. Warriors trail by 21. Here's Spencer. Give him 8. Right side, Hield. Horford, a screen on Edwards. Hield from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Randall. The jump hook. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now here's Hield. He's got 26. Kuminga. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, Kuminga's confidence is growing down there. Now when he gets the ball inside, he's actually looking to capitalize.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Spencer. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Now here's Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Conley passes to Clark. Right side Conley. Miller on the wing. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Hield. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Back to Conley. Outside Reed. Now here's Miller. Shot clock at 6. Now Reed. Shoots over Horford. Horford with some nice D. And here's Moody. No points yet. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, just throw it up there and let Kuminga do the rest. What an athlete.
Here's Conley. They lead by 17. Pass to Clark. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Hield. And the Warriors shooting a low 29% since halftime. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Now here's Conley, defended by Pajemski. Kicks it out to Clark. Pass to Dillingham to snap the cold streak. The shot won't fall. And so it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And a look now at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at the small forward position.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Pass to Butler. Looking to get it going. And he sinks the layup.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 16-point game. Now Clark, the three. Pajimski grabs the board.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
4-3, gets the three to fall.
Yeah, great to see Butler sharing the basketball. Passes like that help develop team chemistry.
Now Conley, pass to Dillingham. Here's Randall. Got it. 9 points for Julius Randle.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
To the inside. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Man, it's like he's jumping off a trampoline. Kuminga that time going high for the jam.
Pass to Dillingham. Lets the three fly. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Moody passes to Butler. Here's Kuminga. Clark covers with the fadeaway. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Dillingham. Fires for three. The shot misses.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Here's Butler. Randall with some nice D. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Conley looking for an opening. Six on the shot clock. Randall outside. Puts up a three. The shot comes out.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
And here's Kuminga for three. Nails it from three.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. For the Timberwolves. Shannon's checked in for Clark, and it's Anthony Edwards in for Dillingham. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Shannon. Now Conley. Here's Shannon. Now Randall. Butler covering. 5 to shoot. Randall, good. Randall's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Oh, so tough to stop Kuminga inside.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. Pajemski with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And here is Kuminga. Outside for Butler. There's the triple. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shannon. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Horford inside. Reed defending. And Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, after all these years as a pro, Horford still plays with fire. Some second chance points there for Big Al.
And here's Edwards outside. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds in the game. Butler on the wing. Kuminga with a screen on Randall. And here's Butler outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall from the elbow. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Randall's got 11 points here in the second half. Warriors trail by 12. Outside Pajemski. Now here's Kuminga. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
Free throw good from Kuminga. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Both free throws good for Kuminga.
And when you watch Jonathan Kuminga play, the thing that jumps out at you is his athleticism, how quickly he can get to the hoop and get off the floor. He is a really promising talent.
Now here's McDaniels. For 3, DiVincenzo won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 10-point lead. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. To the left side wing. Here's Randall. The putback. Oh, Gobert cleans it up. Wow.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
Outside Butler. Outside Heel. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, good D by Edwards. Pass to Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo gets the three ball to go. DiVincenzo's got 11 in the second half.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Here's Butler, outside Kuminga. Here's Spencer, DiVincenzo covering, and down it goes, 2 points.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Now here's Randall. He's watched by Kuminga. The fadeaway. Randall can't hit. Warriors trail by 13. Hield finds Butler. Looking to get back on track. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
The free throw is off from Butler. And you watch Buddy Hield, Tim, a 6'4", sharp shooting guard. Some similarities to your game.
Well, he gets those threes up at a rate I could only dream about back when I played, BA. The green light that shooters play with these days, I tell you what, it must be nice.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Left side Butler. Here's the three, and it's Butler knocking down the three.
That's his first three of the night. Maybe something to build on.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Edwards against Hield. Edwards, no good. Warriors trail by 11. For three. DiVincenzo pulls it down.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Oh, no good. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Gobert pulls it down. Minnesota leading by 11. Edwards. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Butler. And counted.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. Outside Edwards. Randall on the screen. Takes the shot. Oh, it misses. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Butler on the wing. Checked by Randall. DiVincenzo pulls it down. Minnesota shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Daniels. Shooting.
Misses. Warriors trail by 13. Butler with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Spencer. DiVincenzo covering. Oh, he can't hit it. Here's Randall. Outside McDaniels. Edwards. It's money from deep.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Gobert with a screen on Butler. Outside Edwards, clock at 6. And yes, sir! Matching three-pointers, wow!
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
The triple drop! And here's Minnesota now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Randall outside. Left side McDaniels. Now Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.